what we need to talk about is you need to protect yourself. So I mentioned this as far as like getting a limited liability company, right? So if you are a manager, artist, producer, label of any kind, the liability protection that you get through the limited liability company is, as an attorney, it's incredibly important. And the simple of it is that when you have a limited liability company, which does not cost very much to set up, it creates this liability shield around you, which is given by the law. And it says that if you are doing all your entertainment stuff as the LLC, if something happens and you get sued, that person can only sue the LLC. They can't sue you personally. So it's a really important step regardless of where you're at. And in fact, I started my first one for my music business when I was 16. So if you were like, I don't know if maybe I should wait until I have something going, don't wait. Start it as soon as possible. In the realm of protecting yourself legally, you gotta trademark your name. If you're a label, if you're an artist, even if your artist creative name is your legal name, you also trademark that. It's a federal registration. It makes the world of difference whether you are able to enforce your rights on social media. I promise it's worth doing, and the whole process takes about a year. So when it comes to stopping infringers, you wanna do it. Also copywriting. All right. You know copyright. You know something about copyright for sure at this point. So if you are going to copyright your music, you want to make sure that you are not only registering with the Copyright Office, right, but that you do it by the time you're releasing your music. If you take nothing else away from this free training, please remember to copyright your stuff at copyright.gov, okay? And it's about $65 per filing, okay? You can do it as an album, an EP, you can do it by single. But in any case, please make sure you do that. And this is gonna save you not only a huge headache when it comes to stopping infringers, but it's required for you to go and actually enforce your rights. Now, the good news is that as soon as you make your music, you have automatic copyright protection. And so you already are in a good position by just actually making the music. But for example, if you are a label, you have to get that music assigned to you. But either way, again, as a real attorney who litigates, who sues people, I can tell you the piece of paper that says you're the copyright owner is required. You want to get that going as soon as possible. And then in the last section, as far as how do you protect yourself, you got to get contract templates. All right. Now, the second juicy free giveaway that I have as part of this free training is a split sheet. You may have heard of a split sheet before. I have done something a little special. It's not like a normal split sheet because most split sheets, and in fact, let me just show you this really fast. So here's the split sheet you're going to be getting with the free training. And most split sheets only address the publishing. And there's two sides of your music as far as earnings. And so what I've done with this split sheet is that we address both sides of the music. So all you need to know is that as long as you fill in all of the different percentages here and it totals, because I have 4 spots for 4 authors, and then you do a little summary just to make sure everything comes up to 100%, you're gonna be good to go. So just as a quick overview, you'll go through the song title, when did you make the song, who's the primary artist, and then right here, are there any samples, yes or no? Here's a little overview. Typically, this split sheet is just a short version of what you will later put together, which is a collaboration agreement, but this is a great place to start. Please have something in writing in regards to the ownership of your song, which is what this is, all right? So then you put in name, do you have a record label? You can just put not applicable. If not applicable, publisher, put not applicable. If not applicable, your PRO, who are you with? Are you with ASCAP, BMI? Then put your number. So with whatever platform you are on, please put that number here. And then if, for example, you and I are doing a song together, it would be 50% to you, 50% to me. Remember, there are two sides. There are two sides to the song earnings. There's the publishing, and then there's the master royalties. And so if you and I are co-owning the music, the way that you would do this is you would say 50% here, 50% here, 50% here, 50% here. And the reason why is because publishing will total 100%, and then the master ownership should total 100%.